Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the mop here on a Monday morning. Overcast, drizzly, all that fun stuff. But supposed to get very warm and humid today. Things that I do not like. Warmth is good. Humid, very bad. But welcome to the mop, and not looking promising. Memorial Day is coming soon. Filled my truck yesterday. Either my gas tank has gotten a lot bigger, or gas prices are way up. Because it costs $80 now plus to fill my truck now. Where before, it was half that. I was told I was going to be paying a lot less for that. Chris, don't worry. He's got it under control. Everything will be fine. Everything's going to be good. We'll all be happy. You got to quit doing this, Chris, because it'll be good. It'll work out. Wonder if people are still feeling that way. Or does, like, if you have extra 401k or something getting funneled in, do you feel better? And you go, yep, everything's good. It's all good. And everybody in town is talking about like the county boards and this board and that, and everybody needs to be held accountable. Accountability. Everybody needs to be held accountable. Can we start with everyone in Washington first being held accountable? Or are we just living in a pipe dream where you're just going to complain about the local politics and what locally they do, but still believe that your fearless leader is phenomenal? It'll be interesting to see how the primaries, there's some primary stuff started this week in the southern states that normally are all right-leaning. We'll see how that goes. It's also funny that I'm basically been told that I don't know what I'm doing just because I don't agree with who's there now. But we'll see how it all goes. Maybe it'll get better. What's an extra $80 a week or so that I got to fork out? Thank goodness I have a 4-cylinder turbo in this truck. So I get about 23 miles to the gallon versus my old one was roughly 16 to 18. So maybe I'll get to work a little bit more. So what else do we got going on? Oh, Ronda Rousey. She came back to the octagon, finished her job in 17 seconds to make $2.2 million. And that got submitted. She made him just over $1 million. Ronda made it look pretty good. Ronda looked good. Definitely some girl that I would not want to mess with. I think she would mess you up in a hurry. But, yeah, that was good. The pro women were bowling in Vegas at the Queens. And the scores there looked really good. Tough shot. And I think this is where a lot of keyboard warriors that give guff to EJ or to give guff to the professional women's tour or the professional men's tour don't realize how tough that shot is or how unforgiving that shot is. But it's fun to watch. It's glad to see that they're out on tour right now. The women's basketball, professional women's basketball, I really like watching the Indiana Fever. They've got a team there. They're young, but they're going to be dangerous. I like watching. It's a lot of fun. So we'll see what happens there. Went and visited all the cemeteries yesterday. What is there? 8 of them, I think, total between Roxanne's family and mine. We went to all of them. And tried working on all of those to get them together. and we'll go from there. But things are good. Slept a bit yesterday. I just needed it. My brain needed a reset. Been struggling with some stuff lately, and we'll go from there. But yeah, went down to Illinois, did some work there, got to see the grandbaby. Gonna have another grandbaby soon. Probably a week or so, maybe 2. So we'll go from there. But yeah, that's where we're at. But it's just not, things are not looking promising right now that things are going to get any cheaper. We'll see where it goes from there, but it just does not seem like things are going to get cheaper like they should be. But we'll just keep battling every day. My mom's tournament, we're lining things up. If you're interested in anything there, let me know with the 369 tournament that I'm holding in November. And if you want to earn some money around my house and you want to come and eradicate moles, I've tried traps, I've tried rolling them flat, I've tried different kinds of chemicals. Yeah, I think I've got a mutant strain of all of them. So the moles are they're taking over my 5-acre yard. I did notice on Realtor.com that my house, if somebody would offer what Realtor.com says my house is worth, I think I would sell. I think I would. Tired of my neighbors. Tired of them talking to me about boundary lines and everything else after I paid for my surveys. Now they're all looking at where the property lines are, and I'm not supposed to mow here, I can't mow there, get rid of this, get rid of that. Yeah. I'm ready to move to where there's nobody. I don't know. If you're in a mood and you're trying to get out of it, I wish you all the best. It is very difficult to do. But I'll make it. I'll make it. That's hence the voice I get right now. Brain fog has been pretty thick. And going from there, I do know that I'm losing some muscle from my stroke stuff, so my balance has been off a little bit lately. And I kind of go through these things just because I know there's other people going through them. I belong to a couple support groups. And yeah, never getting warm, never getting cold. This is always cold. It always hurts. But my balance has been really affected lately due to the fact that I haven't been able to get outside and work like I normally do outside because here in southern Wisconsin, for some reason, we have been hit with major gale force winds for like 2 weeks straight. Can't put anything outside. Put some few flowers out. They're wrecked because of the wind blowing them around. But yeah, mulch time is coming, so I'll get back working at it. And gonna have to get a little tractor maybe or something to move some dirt and things to do other things around the house. But got plans there. But yeah, for the neighbors around me that are bitching about my property lines and everywhere else, pay for a survey like I did and you can figure out where your property lines are. When you're asking me if that's your property where my property post is, you probably should buy your own. Because in my corner of my yard, down by the highway, it gets really confusing because there's mine, and then there's a guy that owns the 40 across the highway, or 80, or he owns a shit ton of land around me. And then the neighbor, who has a cranky wife, not my problem, wants my little burn pile moved off of her property. She didn't know it was her property until I put my orange stake in the ground, or until the surveyor did. So I've got about 2 foot of burn pile that needs to get moved off of her property to make her happy, I guess. But I doubt it's going to make her happy. She's an ornery lady. I think she's from Russia or Poland or somewhere, but she's not a very nice lady. She's very unkind. But she was chewing on him, and then, of course, we all know if we have girlfriends or wives, what happens if that happens. When the female in the house is chewing on your ass, you go get something else taken, and then you come down and obviously take it out on me. But that's all good. It is what it is. My burn pile, it's pretty hard to burn right now. It's either wet or I would start a brush fire. And right now, I have friends being evacuated in Crow Wing County, up northern Minnesota, where I grew up in high school and all that area. There is a major wildfire up there that is going on that they have 0% contained right now, due to the fact that a lot of it is swamp. So it's pine trees, cypress, and all that kind of, it's all really highly flammable. And I guess they've been in a drought. It's hard to tell that around where we are. We just got that rain now, but they're in a drought, and it's having a hell of an effect on northern Minnesota right now. So I wish them all the best. But hence why my burn pile hasn't been burned, due to the fact that I haven't been able to light it. What else is going on this week? Not a whole lot. We're getting close to Memorial Day, so that's why we were at all the cemeteries and taking care of those. And like I said, we take care of 8, I think, 8 or 9. Went up and took care of Mom's yesterday. So all of you have a great time. But again, not looking overly promising for gas prices to fall before Memorial. And as we know, normally Memorial Day gas prices go up. Well, currently, if I fill my zero turn and my truck and the Terex, it's about $120. So I don't feel like mowing my yard much, which sucks because that's the only time I get away from the public. I put on my headphones and don't hear anything. But that's where we go. Had a nice guy give me some fish, bluegills the other day. He went fishing. He gave me quite a few fillets and stuff, and had them yesterday. They were delicious. So that's the kind of fishing I sometimes like to do too. I like to fish personally, but when somebody will just give you a bucket of fresh caught ones, freshly filleted that day, that are on ice, pretty hard to beat. It's a pretty good deal. So I didn't make it to Muscadet this weekend. Just didn't want to be around people. I kind of like my privacy. I don't like people anymore. I'm coming to that conclusion. Some, but not very many. So that's where we're at. I wish you all the best. If you can stay positive, you can keep going. Congratulations. I'm in a little bit of a swale right now, to be honest with you. I am on the lower valley, but I'll get there. 2 days of rain clouds really sucks me up, mentally, emotionally drains me in a hurry. If there's things that happen, I get drained in a hurry, and it's just part of the brain thing, and I'll work through it. But yeah, to everybody else, thanks for tuning in. Lane sponsorships are full for my mom's event, so there's 24 lane sponsorships. I have 1 spot open for a business or person that wants to be a ball sponsor. I have one, $200. I'll buy the bowling ball. I'll do all the advertising for your business and everything else, for $200. I have 1 of those left. And other than that, yeah, starting to collect things throughout the summer here for Mom's event in November, because it'll be here before I know it. And it's one of those things. It gives me drive and things to do. So, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day today. And I'll be back tomorrow morning with another edition of The Mop. Have a great day. And as always, take time to bless somebody today.